you've anchored the rotation in the past, but now you're getting back into the rotation. How do you feel about, I guess potentially right now you're penciled as the number 4 starter?
Right. I mean, we've got guys that are all 1 and 2 starters. So you got 5 of us, and you can't all start on the same day. So it's a good problem to have, and we're excited about being able to face each other, every day and seeing who can outdo each other.
This team's strength has always been the pitch since you've been here. When you see the moves that they made last year, you get that sense that here we go again. This is what we're supposed to do.
Exactly, and I think that's what they did. They know what we've done in the past has been a lot around what we've done as a starting staff. Is giving those guys in the bullpen maybe some leeway later on in the beginning of the season, and try to carry those guys a little bit, and then those guys can help us out down the run into September and definitely into the postseason.
I know you mentioned it to the kids about the even years. Think about this.
It'll come up every once in a while. I was thinking about it the other day when I was walking into the clubhouse that, it would be ridiculous. It'd be a cool story. I mean, obviously everything lined up that way to do it again. To have an even year work out the way that it had in the past 5 years. But that's our goal, and that's what we want to do. And we're going to try as hard as we can to make it work again.
One of the few guys on the roster that's been there for all 3 World Series teams. So how can you compare this roster heading into spring training to the ones you had in 10, 12, and 14?
I think it's really similar. I think we've got a lot of the same personality guys. We've got a lot of guys, just on the rotation side that can pitch deep into a game, that can carry a team late into games that we need to carry and save the bullpen. And then I think we've got a lot of versatility in the lineup, from the top to the bottom, which can help us out a lot with power and speed and getting some stuff done when we need to.
What did you learn about your body going through what you went through last year? Did you have to make any adjustments, or do you feel like you're back to where you need to be from a mechanics perspective?
I probably learned a lot about my body, probably more than I'd wanted to know, because it was almost nice to be a little bit dumb about it. But you start learning what hurts and what doesn't hurt. But it is, some of it is too. It's on the mental side. You've got to learn to work through different situations. You've got to learn to work through bad starts in long stretches of them, and that's part of the game, and you got to go through those.
With that in mind, what's your goal heading into spring training?
The big thing in the spring training is get to where I need to be at the end of it, and be healthy and be ready to go to make a long run during the season.
Last year at this time, you admitted that you felt frustrated that you weren't earning your salary. You said that last spring. Has that frustration even grown more after last season?
Yeah, it has, but it's something that I can't sit there and put that as the front runner in my mind. I can't worry about that. If I go out there and pitch healthy physically and mentally, I know what I'm capable of doing, and I know that everything can work out the way it needs to, and pitch deep into games and get my innings and help out the guys like I'm supposed to.